progression. As you can tell by that chord, we're going to be doing a wonderful jazz blues tune this week in the form of Work Song by the wonderful Cannonball Adderly, and it was later worked out as a vocal arrangement for Nina Simone. So we'll be taking a look at both of those versions, and what I'd like to do in this week's lesson is just walk you through the basic chord progression, 16-bar form. We're going to play it in the key of C minor, and pretty straightforward really. A blues tune with a few fruity chords in there. So let's take a look at that now, and I'll walk you through how to play it. Alright, so let me just walk you through the basic 16-bar progression and show you the chords you need to play through that. I'm going to start off with hits on the C minor. I'm going to do 3 hits, and then we're going to play a 5 chord. So we've got C minor, full bar chord at the 8th fret, and then the 5 chord, when it comes, it's going to be G7 sharp 9. So that's just a G7 triad at the 10th fret, and then the sharp 9 on the 11th fret, the B string. Okay, so that first section will go like this, played slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, notice how going into each bar I'm landing on beat 4 on the B flat. So that's a B flat major chord, just a full major bar chord. I'm just going to hit it really sharp on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that. So remember, we're going from major to minor. So be sure and get rid of that middle finger as you slide into your C minor. 3 times. So each of those chord changes, we're going to lay on that C minor for 2 bars each time, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and okay, so that's halfway through the progression. Bar 8, that takes us to. So on the 9th bar we return back to our C root, but this time we're going to play C7 sharp 9. So we can stay in this part of the guitar, or if you prefer you can play the same chord shape we used here with the root on the A string, but you would need to slide all the way back here to get that C7 sharp 9 back there. Horses for courses. If you want to keep it up in this region of the guitar, your root note is on the E string. It's going to play like a C minor shape, and then pop your index finger back here. Get that there. Okay, so we're going to play 2 bars of that C7 sharp 9, and then 2 bars of F9, which is just move your fingers down 1 string each, so you're playing F7 with the 9 on the B string. So those bars are going to sound like this. And after that, we're just simply going to slide up to the 11th fret and play G sharp 9. Notice how I'm flattening all of the high strings there, and I'm catching the high E as well to get that note. Okay, and then we're going to slide down 1 place, and that lands us on G9, which serves as a 5 chord, and then back to the 1. Okay, so let me just play through that whole progression slowly for you. 1, 2, 3. Next, we're just going to look at how to play the head, which is the main melody, and It's also the vocal melody. So we're going to start out on a C root, and we're thinking C minor pentatonic. In this part of the guitar. So the first phrase is going to go like this. Okay, once more. Okay, and the answer to that. One more time for that answer. Alright, so let's play that call and response together. Alright, and then once again we're going to play the first phrase to lead into the next section. And the response. So what's happening here is we've gotten through those first three hits on the 1 chord, right? And then of course we're landing on this G7 sharp 9. So if we look at the G7 chord there, we can see we've got this note on the 9th fret, right? That's that sort of major third from the G7. So coming out of C minor pentatonic, that's why that note is there, to outline that chord change. So. Alright. Okay, then the next phrase, as we go to our C7 sharp 9 chord, so bar 9 in the progression. Okay. So C root at the 10th fret, sliding. One more time. With a bit more speed. Whoops, excuse me. Alright, so that rounds off the sequence. So coming out of that bar 9 over the C7 sharp 9 chord, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to answer that with that phrase from earlier. So at that point, we slide up. We're going to outline the sharp 5 to the 5 chord changes. So we're going to go from the root here. We're going to slide from the 9th to the 10th. And then from the 8th to the 9th. Repeat that again to bring it back out. So let me just slowly try and play through that whole head sequence for you now. Alright, pretty simple stuff, and it's really great building blocks to start our soloing ideas from. Always great to look at the vocal melody for ideas for what to play. So as I said before, learn the vocals, learn the melody so you can sing it, and then if you can sing it, you can play it. And don't be afraid to play around with that, you know, maybe use that simple structure as building blocks to start your own solo ideas from. Okay, have fun with this one. It's a cool tune, fun to play. Look forward to seeing you all this week. Catch you later.